A new season and a new region for us to work on. I am sitting here with my cup of coffee and I am so excited. I said this at the beginning of last season. When I sat down in the middle of the lockdown with nothing to do, and I thought I wanted to play a little SimCity, and I thought, well, why not record it? Let's put out a couple of videos just showing kind of a starter's guide to SimCity. If you would have told me that that starter's guide, those first few cities, would turn into season one, and then I'd move on to season two, and then we would do season three, four, five, along with tutorials and a let's visit your cities, in which we are now in the middle of a third server. If you would have told me that those first few videos would lead to that, I would have said absolutely no way. And yet here I sit with my cup of coffee at the beginning of season 6. This is just amazing to me. And the thing that what I'm really enjoying is I'm enjoying the fact that I get to share with you, with this community. I'm having so much fun. I've been playing this version of SimCity since it came out, but I am having more fun now than I have ever had, and it's really because because I'm sharing with you guys. So thank you for being here. Look at this. This is this region is Desolation. Desolation is a desert area, and as you can see, it's quite barren. And the primary feature or the focus of Desolation is this city plot, which is Fallout Epicenter. But look at this. Look at this region. So, as I was saying at the end of last season, as we're kind of playing around with scenarios and stories, yes, we're leaving that season and we're leaving that region. But I'm kind of thinking it might be fun. Let's kind of pretend that the residents, the people of that season and of that region, let's pretend that because of their resourcefulness and their ability to do research and all of those things, let's make season 6 where they come to Desolation and they basically kind of start the process of bringing it to life. So that's what I want to work on. But yeah, I am so excited. So Desolation does not have a lot of water. Desolation, um, it's a desert area. So I really am excited to get started with it. But as I said, the focal point is Fallout Epicenter. So yes, Desolation has 7 city plots and 1 site for great works. But in the crater here is Fallout Epicenter. And this irradiated crater is the site of a nuclear disaster. So an academy in the region can research the ground scrubber to remove the radiation from this site, providing access to the resources in this crater. So, and what's cool is look over here, see the emblem? So there's nuclear fallout. So this is what we're going to be working towards solving is the radiation here. And when we log into this city, what's cool, if you listen carefully, and I'll be quiet when we log in, you can hear kind of that sound that you would hear if you were searching for an area that was high with radiation pollution. you hear? Did you hear that? So cool. I'm excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. So this is kind of our end game here. Is we've got to get this to the point where there's not as much. Well, forget not as much. We've got to get rid of the radiation, and we've got to get rid of the ground pollution. But before we do that, we're going to need the technology in which to do that. So we've got work to do. First of all, we've got to make some money. We got to get some people here, and then we can start working on it. But um, I'm envisioning, because this is a desert area. On one hand, I don't know if we're going to populate all of these city plots. On the other hand, this could look pretty cool. If you think about the standard mega towers and the color of the standard mega tower, some of these cities could look pretty cool. But what I would love to have happen is I would love to get some of these city plots populated. I would love for this crater to be clear of radiation and ground pollution, and a really nice, densely populated city here. That's that's what I would love to see. So let's get started. So we've got to make some money. Of course, we're not going to be building here for a while. We've got to make some money. So we've got oil there, not a lot of water. Lots of water there. No oil, no water there. No oil, no water there. A little bit of water there. And water there. So let's start. Let's take a look at this city. Let's come up with a game plan, because this is going to be a little bit different from, because a lot of times when we get started, we're starting in a city plot that has all that we need. This city plot, none of these city plots are really going to have all that we need. So what we got to do, first of all, I want to see where my oil is. Look at that. We've got 2 city entrances. I think this might, let's go with the wind. Okay. So we could do oil industry. People live there. So that's an option, but not a lot of weight. Let's go back. Where's the water? See that? Not much water, and the water is located where our industry. Now this had lots of water, and I already know that there's going to be an issue with a portion of it, because water. Look at that. Lots of water, but look at that. Right where a lot of our water is, ground pollution. So now we can utilize some water here. Okay. These 2 city plots are, I'm not sure what we're going to do here, because no water, no oil, but lots of wind. Let's see, wait a minute. Didn't get a chance to check the wind over there. So we may need to use these for wind power. Let's check this out. Because of the 3 major things that we need electricity, water, and sewage. That's just to get our city started. Lots of water. Look at that. That is. That's our best bet. This is cool because this city plot. Now, the one thing about this region that I do like, we do have an entrance there, but we also have this highway that runs right through the city. Water. I'm gonna save. I want to make sure the simulation knows what. All right. Whoops. Let's go back over here. All right, now let's check this out. It says there's water there, but I think we're okay. Let's just see how much water. Actually, we could have done this more so than the one that's got the polluted water. You know what? For right now, let's go ahead. And then once we make. Now. Now we've prepped. I think I would have to have a road. Yeah, I need a road. Because I wanted to see how much wind we've got. But this is the beginning of our first city of the new region of the new season. We've got two entrances. I'm not used to having two entrances. I got to figure out what to do with that. So, first of all, oil. Let's do this. I want to. Let's just surround there. That way, now I know where the oil is. Let's go here. Let's click on water. We now have 3 cities in which we can purchase water. Nice. Nice. So now we've got the water part taken care of. So even though this city plot, because this city plot has plenty of oil where the others, some of the others don't. So its shortcoming, meaning it did not have lots of water, we've solved that. All right, so once again, wind. Okay. Let's think about this. How do we want to do this? Let's not do initially. Let's not do a roundabout. And the reason why I don't want it, let's start out real basic, almost like we're in survival mode. Wait, how much money? How much simoleons have we spent? Do you see the road? Oh, it might help if instead of us. Okay, let's now do it. For right now, I think I'm going to just ignore. We will incorporate this entrance once we actually are. I need to make sure that my line is straight. Let's get some guides. Let's do this. There. Now that we've got roads placed, let's see how we're doing. I need zones. And I also need to connect to the highway. Let's just go ahead. Let's do it. Let's do both. There. Thank you. $13 miles an hour. That's almost max. So I think we're going to be fine. Let's do it. Let's put it down here. Sewage. Let's get some residents moved in. Yeah, let's start out just real basic. We'll do roundabouts. We'll make the city look pretty later. Let's just look. Here comes. Is that the first truck? Construction truck headed to construction site. All right. The funny thing is, I have to now recalibrate. You know, if you think about it, we've been going city after city after city. We've had plenty of money and things have been unlocked. We're starting from zero again. We have no money. We're losing money, but that's temporarily. That's we'll take care of that. Look at that, buying water. Good. All right, so I'm waiting for people to go and oh look, they just started working. Okay, power is flowing through the city. We've got a couple of houses. And once those houses get power, then this icon will go from red back to just a few more. There. There. Nice. Nice. And then, of course, water is flowing through the ground. We're purchasing water from our neighbor. We need zero point 0.3 kilogallons. So we're buying 0.3 kilogallons. Between our three neighboring cities, we are roughly at 75, potentially 75 kilogallons available to us. So nice. And of course, we're taking care of sewage there. We're making just an ever so slight profit. We're unlocking things. Good, good, good. We've got available jobs. Nice. Very nice. And then we got to start thinking about how we want this city to really look. What are we wanting to accomplish as far as the layout of this city? I just want to get it up and running, but how do we want this city to look? I think let's pause. I'm having some thoughts. I'm gonna take out a bond or so. I'm having some ideas about the layout. I need to do this in a way that's not wasteful. I need to keep in mind that this is a new city. It's not like we have a ton of money. Temporarily, we're going to have some four-way intersections. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this, and let's get rid of this. I think for now, this is gonna hit our city hard. I need to get rid of this. Let's do a bit more. Let's do a bit more of a curve. Actually, I'm gonna leave. Let's leave that for now. Actually, we could have left. Looks like a happy face. Wait, let's. As long as that stays like that, that's gonna. Every time I look at that, that's gonna bother me. There, not quite as much of a look of a happy face now. It's better. So can I hit? Okay, let's let it run. So what I'm kind of envisioning now, we always do the roundabout and then run it in, then run the roads into the. I'm kind of thinking industrial area, more of that outer suburban residential. Of course, we're going to be doing some oil here, but I'm kind of thinking my downtown here, but the roundabout in the middle of downtown. I'm not sure exactly how it'll work or but that's kind of it. It just it just dawned on me. Worker shortage. They'll be moving in shortly. Um, that's what I'm thinking. And if I do that, so what comes first? The roundabout and build what's going to be downtown around the roundabout, or get downtown and then do the round. I think we'll figure that out. That's for a later episode. Let's at least right now we've just got to make some. We got to get people moved in. We got to make money. We've got to graduate from dirt roads. We got to get a town hall. We got to get schools. We've got things to do. Oh, garbage. Okay, uh, let's put garbage someplace where we know we won't run into having to relocate it. I need town hall. We'll get town hall down. All right. I may not let those, now that we've made those changes to the road, I may not let that stay like that. We'll see. All right, now that I've got Town Hall, all right, well, it's a start. It's a start. It has been a long time since we've seen dirt roads. A long time. But we've begun. We've begun our process.